Day 1170, it's 9 a.m. Just leaving Starbucks. I got here at 6 a.m. I just felt like last night, like I need to go sit with God. I got a lot going on and I need to just go like sit at Starbucks with a blank notebook and just get some direction because there's a lot of things going on, which is great. So many opportunities in front of me. And at the same time, that could be overwhelming. So just went and sat with God for the last 3 hours and got clarity. I just need to go all in on this church that I'm about to do this course for, and I need to bring kingdom excellence to it. Like, I need to bring the excellence to the church, to the pastor. God just lined that up just so perfectly, and there's a lot of other things I could be focused on. Like, I'm trying to focus on getting it into our church and focusing on the new believers class and focusing on this and that and all these things that I could be focusing on trying to launch my own group coaching program to make money. Like, so many things to focus on, and it just felt like very clear, like, go all in with what God just lined up for you, and just deliver kingdom excellence, like make it just amazing, head to toe, top to bottom, 360. It's so interesting because when I met with this pastor, he looked at it and, it's like halfway through, he's like, okay, we need to do this. Just total faith. And then I sit down with the associate pastor at our church, and there's just so much doubt, so much hesitation. And it's just like, man, Chris, like, God he lined that up for you. Like, go all in on it, like blow him away, because that pastor's really trusting me. And he's just giving me so much freedom because he's seen the stuff that I did, and he just says there's just a level of excellence to it. Like, he's not worried about it. Like, he knows it'll all be excellent. And the fact that he's trusting me with that is significant, and I need to really deliver because I'm representing Jesus. And so I need to bring that kingdom standard and just really deliver. And not to mention the future opportunities from that, because of the pastors he's connected to, the churches he's connected to. He's got 1.6 million followers online that we could partner after and, actually sell this course to people that are not in his church but are his followers. Like, there's so much opportunity, and it's just crazy to just feel the resistance from my church associate pastor and feel just the acceptance from this pastor. It's just a completely different experience of this, and a much better experience of this. The resistance just creates like stress, and it's just like, it feels like I'm not in flow with God because I'm trying to like convince or something like that. And it's like, no. So I need to go all in on where God sent me and where the opportunity is that God just put right in front of me. Just the timing is so perfect. Him and his wife are supposed to have a baby beginning of January, and he's been trying to figure out how he can take a break from teaching on Thursday nights. And then I come along and, 7 weeks, and he's excited about it. His team's excited about it. We'll have 50 to 100 people that do it, which will be great. And I need to go all in on what God put in front of me and just give it my everything. Just bring kingdom excellence to it and not get distracted by all the other things that I got going on, because this is going to come quick, and I want to go into it just feeling like I gave my all, super proud about what I created with God, and just crazy confident. And I could get distracted by a lot of other things right now. And I don't want to do that, because this is an amazing opportunity that God's put in front of me, and I want to knock it out of the park. So, and I know I can do that if I focus and go all in on it. And it's just so lined up by God, just so lined up. And I can just, yeah, it's so interesting. Even just talking about, I've never like talked about this out loud, but just working with people who are like all in on what I'm doing, talking to my friend yesterday and doing that podcast, with the lady who runs the event and does the calls every Wednesday. Like, she's just so like all in on me and what I do. And they just emailed me today to make sure that I still wanted to be a board member, and they're finalizing that. And it's just like, they're just such supporters. She's like, I want to know more about what you're doing so I can start sharing it with more pastors. And it's just like, man, you got to find your raving fans and go all in on them. Like, I'm spending so much energy trying to convince the doubters, and it's just like, it's exhausting and it's discouraging. It's just like, it creates doubt. Like, maybe this isn't like as good as it is, or and it's just like, no, I gotta back away from that. And so, yeah, and I need to go where the flow is. I need to go where God has opened doors, rather than trying to kick down doors that may not be ready to open, or trying to kick down doors that have the wrong people standing in front of them. So, because it's just a totally different experience. And so I just need to embrace embrace the open doors that God has in front of me, and embrace the people that are my raving fans, and people that are in this stuff for the right reasons. And yeah, it's so crazy. Like, there's these two people, this pastor and then my friend who runs the calls and has a publishing company and all that stuff. Like, they're both like so all in on what I'm doing, and they have massive amounts of influence and connections in the world of Christianity. And I'm over here like more worried about my little church that I go to, and trying to get them to just be like, yeah, let's do it. And it's just like, Chris, wake up, bro. Wake up. Fight the right battle. Like, come on. So, what a relief. Thank you, Lord. 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 That's really, really helpful. Really helpful. Yeah. Duh.